In this video we'll demonstrate how the lines in a control bar layout can be made conditional, and so you can show and hide them. So you can see here we have a simple UX component. It has a control bar with two lines, and we have some buttons at the bottom here that can show and hide the lines on the control bar. So let's go here and hide line 1. Now let's go here and hide line 2. Now we'll show line 2. Now we'll show line 1. So let's go behind the scenes now and see how this is done. But the point that we need to make here is that the ability to dynamically show and hide lines in a control bar is going to allow some very powerful UI functionality. So let's go now to the builder and take a look at the control bar. So the first thing we'll do is go to the data section, and we can see we've defined two data items, one called show line 1, and we've set its initial value to a JavaScript true value. So by using this curly bracket JavaScript prefix here, we can use a JavaScript value of true as opposed to a string of true. And we've also set show line 2 to be to have an initial value of true. Then if we go to our items, you can see we have two HTML items that just say line 1 and line 2. And then when we go to the layout, we see we have one layout, but the layout has two lines, line 1 and line 2. And we can see from the description here that line 1 has a show expression that has been defined, and line 2 also has a show expression. So to edit the properties of the line, which include the show expression, we just click the line properties builder here, and we can set a class name for the line or a show expression. So when we bring up the builder for the show expression, we can go here, insert field, and all of the defined data items show up over here. So we would like to only show this line if the show line 1 variable is true, and then the same thing applies to this line over here. We only want to show it if show line 2 is true. So initially both lines are shown because both variables are true. But now let's go look at our buttons over here. So the first button basically gets a pointer to the control bar and then calls the control bar's update method to set the value of show line 1 to true. The next button does the same thing, excepting that it sets the value of the property to false. This next button here changes the variable that it updates from show line 1 to show line 2, and again sets it to true. And this final one basically sets the value of the show line 2 variable to false. So now when we go here and we run it, we can hide line 2, we can show line 2, we can hide line 1, and we can show line 1. So the ability here to show and hide lines in a control bar gives you a great deal of power in the way in which you build your UIs for UX components. Thanks very much for watching.